conversation, could you give the very brief elevator pitch of assembly theory and what makes life unique so that we can understand why assembly and intelligence would be connected?
Yeah, I'll try and do it very quickly. So we have a theory of life, or what makes life, or how life emerges from physics, based upon how causation works in the world. And causation is a really weird thing. Does A cause B? Does B cause A? But basically, I'm a chemist, and as I realized that looking at molecules, I could see that there were molecules in the world that couldn't exist without some technology or biology. And I worked backwards with my team, and I figured that there is this process in the world where you have causation, that is, you have physical interactions that can become causal. So that means you can have random things bumping together. They will assemble, disassemble. Assembly theory is about that. And occasionally, the assembly of some things would be an accident, but a happy accident that had some effect on future processes. So then that becomes causal. Now, if those future processes can be repeated reliably, it then becomes contingent, means there's a memory. So you have interaction, remember the interaction, and then use it for selection. And what assembly theory does, it says, hey, how does sand turn into a cell? By the process of causation, contingency, and selection. And it's really about how do random things turn into living things. And the way it attacks it is allows you to measure how living an artifact is by saying, how many parts does that thing have? How many unique parts? And how many of those things do you have? So it's like, how complicated is the thing? And how many of them do you have? And those added together give you a measure of what's called assembly. And we basically have determined that in the laboratory that living systems uniquely produce objects or systems that have high assembly. That was quite a compact version. Lots of difficult words. What do we mean by causation? What do we mean by contingency? What do we mean by selection? It's hard, but basically what assembly theory does is it says, I can tell the difference between living things and dead things because living things do non-random stuff at scale.